What's up everyone, welcome back for another Supreme video. Today we have week 14 in the spring summer season. We have maybe a month until the season is over. To be honest, I think this is one of the best weeks and I really wanted to cover this drop. This morning I did end up getting a W on the bandana jerseys, and there's also a few items that people really wanted, like the BB Simons collab. The backpacks ended up being the first thing to sell out online, and then the jerseys were the second thing. But my plan was still to go to Dover Street Market to see what they still had available. So I went this morning. I showed up maybe, I think 7 minutes before the doors open. If you know me, I don't like lining up super early because I hate like having to be there for like 3 to 4 hours and then not get the item. So I'd rather just show up close to when the doors open, and if they don't have it, then I'm cool to head home afterwards. But there's roughly 15 people in line. I will say it did go by really fast. I was in that line for maybe 30 minutes. So that's a lot faster than other releases, probably because there isn't that many items that people want to go for, only the bandana jerseys and the BB Simons stuff. So I ended up getting 2 of the jerseys and also one of these BB Simons keychains. I originally wasn't planning on getting this. If anything, I should have got it online, so I could have got that free shipping. And my plan was to go in store and get the blue and yellow jersey, which I call the Spongebob colorway. I think it's the Chargers colorway. I really don't watch football. That's why I don't wear normal football jerseys, but I do love when like bands or Supreme does collabs, then I have no problem wearing these jerseys. But yeah, I ended up getting the black and red, same ones that I got online. Retail was $110. First off, I will show you the black one here. For reference, I'm 5'7", around 160, 170. But this one fits great in a size small. The retail's a little bit cheaper than their previous football jerseys because this is all screen printed. The only thing I'd say isn't is the bandana material surrounding the neck, which is pretty comfortable. Besides that, the sleeves, the front and the back are all screen printed, not embroidered. And I feel like that kind of push people away from getting it. I still wanted it for $110 retail. It's cheaper than the other ones. I don't care that it's screen printed. I just like a cool design. These are also made in Vietnam. And then here I have the red and white one. They're also pretty see-through, so it might look better with like a t-shirt underneath. Really depends on how you like to style it. But in store, it was pretty easy to get, and I'm sure they still have more than enough available. For other drops, they end up being a little bit more limited, but I ended up getting this after being like maybe 15th person in line. And I'm assuming everybody in front of me also got one of the jerseys, and then I got 2 of the small ones. But they were out of the blue and yellow one in all sizes. So that one might have been a little bit more limited. So maybe over time that one will go up just because they had more of these in store. If anything, I thought the red or black ones was gonna sell out before the other ones. So that's what I was thinking when I went in store. I'm like, okay, I already got the black and white one online, so I'll just go pick up the blue one in store. And since they had a lot, they let me get both colorways. And then for the BB Simon keychain, this was the last one. They still had a good amount available, but this is the last colorway. I grabbed the denim one. Also, by the time I went, all the backpacks sold out. That seemed to be the hot ticket item, but they still had everything else available in store. I took a look at the logo fleece jacket. It's a little bit cheaper than I expected at $178, but because it's getting hot, I did not want to grab it. If this dropped earlier this season, I probably would have grabbed that navy one with the lavender Supreme hits on the shoulder. But just because it's about to get pretty warm, I ended up passing on it. Another item that I thought about picking up was the patchwork zip-up hooded sweatshirt, but retail is $238. And like I'm saying, it's getting warm, so I probably won't wear it as much. And I'm also trying to control myself from buying so many things in store whenever I go. Just because it's available, I shouldn't be grabbing it. Like if anything, I shouldn't even grab any of the jerseys because I already got it online. I had some self-control, but not as much as I wanted to. But since I doubled up, I'm gonna sell some and keep the ones that come in online. And then last but not least, I wanted to talk about the tote bags. I thought this was the best item of the release, but retail is $348. After tax, I'd be spending like $380. And I did not want to do that on a tote bag. Even $100 feels like it'd be a lot, but $380 is just like an automatic pass. And they're also still available in store and online. So that shows you that the price tag was way too high. But that pretty much covers week 14. I know I've been missing previous weeks. I really wish I went for the SpongeBob drop because that one seemed like a lot of fun. I will try my best to go to other releases depending on what comes out. I might end up going to Supreme just so I could film some content because Dover Street doesn't let you film inside. But that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you think. Did you end up picking up any of these items? I do think they're gonna go up over time. I could be wrong because it seemed like stock was pretty high. So just because of that, it could take some time, or it might not go as high as I was thinking because they had a lot available in store. But I'm so happy because I got the ones I wanted. That's gonna be it for the video. If you do enjoy watching this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.